Hi YouTube, my name is Mactics, and here's your guide for the new Grasp of Avarice dungeon. Let's make a deal. If I get you through this in under 7 minutes, then you subscribe to the channel. Deal?
You got a deal.
To enter the dungeon, speak to Gjallarhorn and then launch it on the top left node in the Cosmodrome. The main mechanic here is Burdened by Riches, which is a debuff you receive when picking up the exotic engrams dropped from hive enemies. It stacks infinitely and kills you after 30 seconds, although the timer resets every time you pick up a new one. Throughout the dungeon are white crystal structures that will absorb these stacks 2 at a time while you are next to them, growing the crystal structures. Anytime you see one of these, the goal is to grow it all the way. Upon finishing the first one, the floor below you will fall, taking you to the next zone. Make your way through some enemies and traverse through the caves, making sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons as you go. These next few areas have a lot of red herrings. In the first room, you'll have a close switch and middle switch to your right. The close switch kills you with spikes, while the middle one opens up the good door. In this room is a pressure plate which triggers more spikes, so make your way around it using the desks to hit this next switch. After heading through the circular door, there will be a room underneath the collapsing platforms to the right, and a switch at the far end of the tunnel. The switch at the far end kills you, so stay away from it. Instead, jump to the left collapsing platform and allow yourself to fall a little bit while looking to your right. You'll be able to jump into the hidden room, which leaves you to a good switch that you can hit. After hitting the switch, make your way back to the previous room, where you will then be able to scale your way up to the 6 circle openings at the top. Most of them kill you, except for the back right one, where standing on the pressure plate will open the hatch to the next encounter. That's back right from the perspective of the initial entrance of this room, by the way. Continue working your way up, avoiding spikes and pressure plates until you get to the dam. The dam is confusing, so here's the simplest I can put it. Your goal is to get to the far right side of the dam from the perspective of the entrance. To do so, simply enter the open doors and activate the consoles within them, working your way down the dam as the open doors permit. Once you get to the end of the dam, you'll see a hatch you can jump up through, which will lead you to a switch. This will open the front middle of the dam and spawn a shrieker. After hitting the switch, work your way back to the beginning of the dam to get to the front middle that you opened. In this room will be another switch that you can hit that will open the back middle of the dam, where you can work your way back to progress through the dungeon. So basically, you want to go to the back, and then the front, and then back to the back, and to do so, just simply go to the furthest door that you can reach and activate the console inside, which will then allow you to get a little bit further.
What the fuck does that even mean?
After the dam is a circular silo with numbered sections 1 through 4. Head to 1 and hit the switch, which will open a garage door at 3. Then head to 3 and hit the switch at 3, which will open a new door at 1. Hit the new switch at 1 to open the door at 2, and then kill the Scorch Cannon Vandal that came out of the door at 2, and then pick up his Scorch Cannon and shoot it inside the fallen deposit station at 4. You'll have to hold to charge it twice for it to open all the way. Head up the stairs, and just kidding, there's a big barrel, you're gonna die. Head up the stairs going into the side of the wall to avoid the barrel, and then continue up to the top. After exiting this section, you will end up in a large room with no clear exit. Simply head to the end of this room and then turn around to find a set of boxes that you can climb up into an air shaft from. Head right in the air shaft, then continue forward until you reach the first boss. The first boss is pretty simple. He is immune and becomes damageable when you fully charge the crystal, which, as we know from before, you can do by dispelling your riches charges from picking up exotic engrams from the hive. To find the hive, kill the Scorch Cannon Vandal in the back to get his cannon and use it to open the doors on the left and right. From the perspective of the Vandal, I recommend doing left and then right. So open left, kill all the hive, dispel the charges, and then go kill the new Vandal that has spawned. Open the right, kill all the hive, and then dispel the charges. About 20 to 25 stacks dispelled should make the ogre damageable, and if you don't kill him in one phase, it's simply rinse and repeat. After killing the ogre, continue to the Sparrow Racing League, please Bungie bring it back, where you can either die from hitting the right switch or start the encounter from hitting the left. This encounter requires you to defuse 4 mines with very short timers, which can be extended from hitting the Scourge secret chest buttons scattered along the path. You can also zoom straight through these mines. They defuse fast enough that you don't need to slow down. Once you defuse mine D, you are good to go. Continuing forward will take you to the shield encounter, where you must deactivate the shield by destroying 4 of the orange domes on the side of the shield. To destroy these, you must find the platform with the immune servitor and move to that platform using the cannons. You can activate the cannons by tracking the orange line that comes from them to their activators and shoot a solar cannon that must be held to at least 1 charge to have them shoot. They will shoot anyone or anything that is on their platforms when activated. You can also interact with them to change their trajectory. Find the first servitor island and kill the enemies to get riches charges to dispel on the white crystal. Once you fully charge the crystal, you can kill the servitor. Once you kill it, roll its dead carcass onto the cannon platform, rotate the cannon to be aimed at the orange domes, and then, send it on its way. Then locate the next servitor and rinse and repeat 3 times, after which you can go to the middle island and make your way up into the fallen structure. Make your way through to the final boss room, which is honestly pretty much exactly the same as the Ogre boss. The captain is immune but becomes damageable once you fully charge the middle crystal, which takes 60 charges. He also has a super tanky Shank and Marauder friend, which don't seem to do anything, they're just annoying. The Marauder does give you charges though, so that's nice. To get the charges, get a Scorch Cannon and then shoot the activators on either the right, middle, or left with a shot that is held to be fully charged. Doing any of the 3 will spawn 10 charges on middle, left, and right, meaning if you pick up all of these charges, you will only need to shoot 2 activators in total to get to DPS phase. Completing the crystal will have the boss teleport to the back mid where you can damage him. If you don't one-phase him, his tanky minions will come back, but it's just rinse and repeat. To get Gjallarhorn, just follow the questline after you complete the dungeon. You just basically have to kill Fallen and then do a Lost Sector, and then you're good. And that's all. Was that under 7 minutes? If so, remember, make sure you hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below letting me know what god roll weapon you're going to be going for the 30th anniversary event. And make sure to stop by twitch.tv/Mactics for live carries of this dungeon, Grandmaster Nightfalls, raids, and more, and have a happy holiday season. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a great day.